IT. Hello everybody, hello everybody. As the title says, I am editing the next video. I'm hoping to get it done. I'm gonna be doing an art stream at 5, and it's 12:30, so I got about 4.5 hours to finish editing this. I think I can do it, especially since Sony Vegas makes editing a lot easier. So hopefully, we can get this done. Uh, Hey, a nice thumbnail. Thank you. How you doing today? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So let's see. I am looking for. Oh, there it is. And this audio track can get the fuck out. Delete. All right. What is this next video about? Uh, as the title says, it's the next Roundup video. Good evening from Finland. Oh, damn, you up? I think you're up kind of. Nah, I think Finland is like 5, 6 hours ahead of me. It's like 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. for you, I think. Damn, a lot of my European fans showed up today. I appreciate it. I appreciate the dedication, y'all. Appreciate it. In Finland, the time is 7:32. Oh, okay. Close, but no cigar. Next one, I would put. See, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Parent map, parent map, parent map. Here it is. Put that up here. Do that there, and then drag this. Mm-hmm. So it's looking like this video is the last roundup that I did was the longest roundup ever, and it was just over 10 minutes. But this one is considerably shorter. It's only looks like it's only gonna be just under 6 minutes, and we've already edited a good chunk here. Okay, we're gonna split this. Thanks, Rayvon. Appreciate it. Thanks for the love. And we're gonna whoop, put this here. I've been working on your OC transformed. Looks like a Mega Evolved Thorax. I do have a design picked out already for when I do change, but I have plans for that. All right, so 1920, 1080. Turn this bitch like this. Oh, wait. All right. Nope. Yeah, moving X only. There we go. Then we're gonna do the same thing for Windy. How high do you place Stellar Flare on the MILF chart? Very low. Very low. She's marginally attractive, but that attitude is just no. And she doesn't have the advantage that um that spoiled rich does of being, well, rich. So she can't even pay my bills. So you got a bad attitude and you can't pay bills? Nah, fuck out of here. I didn't like that episode because I went the parental guidance road. Yeah, that's pretty much what I say. Along with another uh criticism of myself, but that'll be revealed when the video actually comes out. Let's see. Okay, so we would split the track here, bow, and is it weird that I see a pattern when it comes down to consequences? That depends on what the pattern is. Okay, so after parental guidance was non-compete clause, and that goes here. All right. Are you ever going to review the MLP movie? Like I said before, no. I mean, it's been almost a year. I think it's pretty clear that I'm not going to be reviewing the movie. Yakety Sax was absolutely terrible. Non-compete clause was just, eh. It's pretty much follow what they're friends, and I didn't care about that episode, so I don't care about non-compete clause either, because those episodes are the exact same. Children are always punished harshly, but the childlike adults get away scot-free. Well, considering that the majority of the MLP characters aren't adults, there aren't enough kid characters getting punished to actually show a comparison. Greetings, all the people just arriving. Let's see, let's drag in some of the. Let me go back to my Season 7 roundups. This is why it's good to save visual aids from old reviews so you don't have to go looking for them again. So let's look at Season 7 roundup. Season 7. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah, we're going to use this. And oh, I also need a visual aid from the parent map because I mentioned this one too. There we go. Did you like Meltdown on Father Knows Beast's Spike episodes? You'll find out when the reviews come out. Like I said, guys, when it comes to my opinions on episodes, you'll find out when the review comes out. I didn't even watch Father Knows Best yet because it's not out yet in America. So I don't watch the early airings, and I don't give my thoughts on episodes before the reviews come out. Y'all know that by now. Okay, so there we go. Do you think Josh Haber is competent as a story editor and writer? Um, it depends on what he's writing. I'm more concerned about the product as a whole than analyzing each individual writer. I prefer to look at the product as a whole because it's all the writers coming together to make a product. So nitpicking each individual writer doesn't necessarily help. Let's see, where is oh, there they are. Drag that over here and drag that over here and play. What about him creating this whole season? Like I said, Conrads, I prefer to criticize the story as a whole rather than nitpick individual writers. And the season isn't over yet, so it's not time to analyze the entire season as a whole yet. And besides, Megan McCarthy is the showrunner, so everything goes by her too. Like I said, it's every writer coming together. Okay, where's oh, there it is. Megan is fully focused on G5 by now. Well, I don't pay attention to uh each individual writer. I'm more focused on the show as a whole. I have better things to do than nitpick each individual writer. Mm, 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 mm. Wait, let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Should be here some. Oh, there it is. All right, so the parent map is done. So that's one episode down, five to go. And some of the like most roundups, some episode segments are longer than others. So the one for non-compete clause is the shortest one in this roundup. Drag that there. Going to copy that, split, drag that. After non-compete clause was breakup breakdown. Okay, so that is over here. There we go. All right, so that's two episodes down and four to go. And I'm gonna save because I'm not about to lose this data. What's favorite chapter book series? I haven't read chapter books since I was in like middle school. Like chapter book series, I haven't read those since like it's been a long time since since I've read a chapter book series. What has been your favorite since then? Like I said, it's been years. And okay, we'll drag that here. Okay, so after breakup breakdown was meltdown. So I'll just grab that. Meltdown, hey, there it is. I'm gonna drag that her. All right, time to add some visuals. All right, so that's 3 episodes down, 3 to go. Damn, it's only been a half hour on a roll here. Okay, so the video's like just under 6 minutes, and so far I've edited 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So we're doing good so far. I don't know if I'm gonna hit that many subscribers, but I appreciate the sentiment. You have a good day, man. Oh yeah, this was from the last roundup. This was from the Pink and Tired video. So that can go and that can go. Right. This goes there. Hmm. Adjust some audio settings over here. And cricket chirps, cricket chirps. Well, y'all the ones in the chat, so I can't force y'all to post anything in the chat. So after Molt Down was Marks for Effort. That goes there. And then after Marks for Effort is the Mean Six. Anyone excited for Spider-Man coming out tomorrow? Bro, that's the reason why I'm trying to get this shit done today, because after I get this game tonight, I'm not doing shit except playing Spider-Man. Cause like the GameStop in my area is doing a 9 p.m. release tonight. So after they close, they're gonna uh give out Spider-Man copies to all the people that reserve them. So that's why I'm trying to get this video done today, because after I get that game, I'm not doing anything except play Spider-Man. Can't you make reviews and still play video games? Yeah, but I want to focus on playing the game. And I'm not gonna have much fun playing the game knowing that I have a review to do on top of the fact that I'm behind. So yeah, no, I'd rather get this shit done. Okay, we're gonna do that. And gonna hit the S button to split the track. That was a terrible French accent, and I know I have French viewers. I'm sorry. That was rude. That was cultural appropriation. So next, spike, spike, spike. Uh, there it is. That's the image I was looking for. There we go. And then that. This goes there. This goes here. And you must have a lot to do now that I think about it. When it comes to this roundup, not really, because the only episodes that I had anything significant to say in this roundup were the parent map, marks for effort, and maybe the mean six. So that's half the episodes in the roundup. The other ones were just like, oh, it's just the same thing, or there's not much to say about that episode in particular that I haven't already said before about a different episode. Wait a second, what this edit who name or something? Uh, you want to try that again? Okay, 4 episodes down, 2 to go. We can do this. We can do this. Been streaming for 40 minutes, and we have 3 minutes and 15 seconds done. Yeah, I think we got this. So, H I. There it is. Okay, we're just that, and then have him looking forward. Copy that, paste that, drag that over her. see. Well, over here. So, what Spider-Man suits do you want to see in the new game? I don't really have any preferences for what suits I want to see. I just want to see what they bring to the table. So I'm not really all that concerned with what suits I want to see. I just want the game to play well. What are your thoughts on the new outfit in the game? I like it. I like the little white accents. So it looks pretty cool. There's a Spider-Man game. Yeah, it was announced like 2 years ago. It's finally coming out. Just drag that over her, and this goes up here. God, Marks for Effort was a terrible episode. Uh, Not sure if it's bottom five material, but so far it's a candidate. Okay, season 7 roundups, October, and there we go. This fucker again. Marks for Effort. I'm trying to remember which episode is that. The one where the first episode with Cozy Glow. You know, the one where they say that good intentions makes up for bad actions. So perfect lesson to teach the children, but okay. All right, so we'll just put the mean 6 card up. Put that there. Then we're gonna go here. There we go. I thought Cozy Glow was a pony version of Darla Dimple. I mean, I can see it. I tried to, in my critiques, I tried to avoid saying that something is, oh, it's just a pony version of this. Because I feel as that's just kind of cheap. So unless I'm doing it as like a joke, I try not to use it as much, like use it sparingly. Then where are, no, oh, there they are. Where is the picture of, nope, nope, this gotta go, delete that. Mm, to me, it seemed like the writers were going for an innocent child character with evil intentions. Yeah, but that's not unique. That's not unique to Cats Don't Dance. Rugrats did that shit back in 1991 with Angelica and several bit characters. The cute-looking child that's actually an evil monster is not a unique character trait in the slightest. So that's 5 episodes down, and all that's left is the mean 6. We've currently edited 4 minutes and 40 seconds, just under that, and the video is just under 6 minutes. So we are almost done. No, what? Put that there. Oh, no. Try that again. Whoop. All right, cool. There we go. I'm gonna drag that here. And then we're going to... Wait, what the fuck? Okay, this isn't right. There we go. Drag that over her and save. Wow. Every anime lolly ever. Oh, gross lollies. We don't discuss lollies in this chat. That's gross. Ew. Ew. Nope. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. There it is. Yeah. Not even Shotas. Ugh. Gross. Why would that make it better? Ew. Ew. And we're going to split that. I gotta admit, I'm kind of sad FIM will end after one more season, but I'm glad I got into the series. Yeah, I see. I never understood why every time the idea of the show ending comes up, bronies just fall into a panic. Like the show is gonna disappear once the once it ends. We do that. Then we're gonna scroll down here. Nope. Nope. Hey, there we go. I'm interested to see what G5 is gonna be like. Yeah, I think MLP needs a fresh start anyway. I'm laughing at all the people in Equestria Daily that freaked the fuck out when it was rumored that Applejack was gonna be voiced by a black voice actress, and I'm like, I remember there was one comment saying that, oh, they're trying to push a political agenda, and I'm like, how the fuck is casting a black actress pushing a political agenda? What the actual fuck? Oh my god. Why are people so stupid? Ugh. It's like people are stupid on purpose. I'm not sure that if Gen 5 will be pretty good, seeing that the current season is pretty bad. Well, it's a whole different series. So there probably gonna be some there probably gonna be some writing changes and some staff changes. So my personal rule is that I never make calls on whether something is gonna be good or bad until it actually comes out and I can actually evaluate what it brings to the table. Until then, I don't make any statements about whether it's gonna be good or bad because I have literally no way of knowing that. Let's see. A B C D E F G H I. There we go. God. Oh my God. This last joke that I put in the video, some people are not gonna like. Oh, who the fuck is texting me? So we're gonna drag that here. Gonna put that there. Bow. Delete. Drag that over her. No. There we go. Perfect. See, but I love fandom stinging humor. Yeah, you guys do, and I appreciate that. But you know, there's a, oh my God, let me tell y'all. So, so if you've been following my work for a while, you know that there's one person in particular that's been around ever since I made that first Pinkie Pie video, right? And every time I make a statement about Pinkie in a video that isn't positive, they just come in and start like not only like not attacking me, but like they will go in the comments, right? And then they will reply to anyone they can find that made a comment that even remotely agreed with my statements and would like call them sociopaths, call them abusers, call them future school shooters, da 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 da, because like in their mind they think that because they don't like Pinky, they don't like happy people in general, and that makes them like bad people, right? And so, of course, they just get uh, they've been a thorn in my side since the beginning of my channel. That one Pinkie Pie fanatic, Crystal Master. I've seen that guy many times. Yeah, my phone agrees. All right, what's this here? Huh, interesting. All right, so where was I? Okay, so I need to find the right facial expression for this. Oh, there it is. Can't you ban that idiot stalker in the comment section? Oh, every time. But it doesn't stop them from making another account and going again. The most I can do is just block the account, but it doesn't stop them from making another account and doing it again. There was one person that commented that they agreed with my thoughts on Pink and Tired, and because they were the most recent comment on the video, that fanatic just kept spamming them with replies, and it's like I would see it, I would delete it and ban the account, but then they would make a new account and do it again. Like this morning, I go and like every time they do it, they will go to my ask box and send an ask about it. So that's how I know when they're doing it. So I woke up to an ask from them. I told them to fuck off. And then I went to the comment section to see what they said. And what did they say? Because I screenshot the comments. They said, "Hey, look at the comments on your page. Why are you ignoring me? Do you want me to report you to the authorities? Because I will. You are a possible mass shooter and you need to be dealt with." That's the level of idiocy that we are dealing with. Random though, what editing program are you using? I am using Sony Vegas. Lily gave it to me, and it's great. Before this, I used Camtasia Studio, and it was a competent editing program, but there were like a lot of it was very rudimentary, very basic, not much I can do with it. And with Sony Vegas, my workflow just increases. Rendering time is faster, but I don't think that's really a thing with the program. I think that's just my computer having a better processor than what I used to have. And it just makes it easier in general. I like the layout as well. It makes things very easy to work with. We're so close to the end, god damn it. Damn, we edited this whole video in just over an hour. See, this is what I'm talking about. On my old editing software, a video of this length would have taken like 2.5 hours. But here, I'm editing this shit in 1 hour. So it's definitely difficult to learn. I want to say difficult, but seeing all the features that Sony Vegas has to offer can be very overwhelming at first, but once you get acclimated to what it can do and you pick out what you need from the program and how to make things just like more streamlined, it makes the process a lot quicker. Like once I finish editing this, I'll show you guys like some of the things that this program can do that makes things a lot easier. Wait, we're gonna. Oh, nope, no. God damn it, no. There we go. All right, so we're gonna drag that ass back. There we go. So now let's add the visual aids for mean 6, and then we will be done. That. Okay, do that. Put that there. Bow. Any interest in Persona Q2? I haven't even played the first one. I'll have to. I'll have to play the first one before I even decide to do that. So all because you and even others like a fictional character, people are gonna make threats. Yeah, stupidity at its finest, people. And people say I can't take criticism. Jesus Christ. All right, I need to find the most obnoxious looking picture of Pinky. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my god, this one is fucking perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. I found the perfect picture. Ah. Oh my god. Hold up. Where is it? Where is it? Hey, there it is. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. So, let me see. Jesus. I know you guys are wondering why I think this picture is perfect, but once you guys like actually hear the joke, you'll get it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Whew, shit. All right. I'm gonna center this and do that there. Oh, no, nope. There we go. We're gonna save. Okay, so this is done. All right, so I'm going to play the clip so you guys can get the joke. So this is towards the end of the mean 6 section of the roundup. So let me just adjust the audio settings so that you guys can actually hear the audio.
Does this episode make Chrysalis seem less competent? Yeah, but frankly, I don't really care. I never liked Chrysalis because she was competent. I liked her because she was entertaining. And judging from the amount of Pinkie Pie fans there are, you clearly don't need to be competent to be entertaining.
Yep. Ah. Oh my god, that's gonna be fun. So, like I did the last time I streamed my editing process, once the video was done, I played the video for the people in the stream so that you would get a little sneak peek, a little reward for showing up and making it to the end. But before I do, as promised, I want to show you guys some of the things that I do at Sony Vegas so that it makes things a lot easier. So, like Photoshop, most video editing programs do things in layers. So you have video layers and you have audio layers. So this red on this red audio track, that those are my lines. The purple audio track, uh, that is the music in the background. So looks a little weird, a little cut off from her head. Oh, really? Let me hold on, let me check. Let me take a look and see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, let me see if there's any. Oh yeah, that's just the vector. I thought that was the way I cropped it. Okay. Anywho, so as you can see, so this layer is where all of my OC poses go, right? So which Sony Vegas do you have? I have 12, I think. Yeah, I have Vegas Pro 12.0. So my OC poses go here, but in the actual file, oh no, no. In the actual file, my OC isn't in this position. So what I had to do is in my old editing software, every time I dragged an OC pose into the into the track, I would have to reposition it and make sure it was in the same position every time so that my OC poses weren't consistent. But what Sony Vegas can do is that since all of my OC poses are on one layer, right? I can click on this window here and I can set it up so that everything on this layer is in a certain position. So I can actually move I can move everything on this layer. So now, instead of having to reposition every single OC pose, I just drop them on the layer and I label the layer sketchy because that's where all of Sketchy's poses go. So up next, I have the layer for all my visual aids that I put on the right hand side. So what I do is that I have this called VA cave, so visual aids for what's in the cave. So I go to the same menu and I position it so that everything that I put in this area is positioned so that it shows up here. And since most of the visual aids that I use are 1920 by 1080 screenshots, it works out perfectly. So every single thing is in the same position. Sometimes for visual aids like that Pinkie Pie head thing, sometimes they will be like a little too small, so I have to do a little finagling, but that's like once in a blue moon. So now, uh, the next layer is for visual aids that take up the entire screen. So so stuff like this, like like the title cards. I don't do any editing on that. I just I just put the thing as is, and then if I need to, I put a green backdrop underneath it. So those are for the visual aids that will take up the entire screen. And if I wanted to do, if Kevin was in this video, right? I would make a layer for Kevin. So let me see. Is this layer doing anything? Yes, it is. So wait, is there anything on this layer? Yes, there is. So we'll make a new layer, right? Let's see. Insert video track. So we're gonna drag Kevin over here. So Kevin, because nothing has been done to this layer, Kevin just shows up dead center in his full size. But I already have what you can do with these little layer sections is that you can save presets. So Kevin's not in the videos all the time, but when he is, I have a preset saved so that when it is time for him to show up, I click on the one that says Kevin Puppet Right, and not only does it move him into position, it also flips him around so he can look at me. So that's what I would do if Kevin was in the video. So it's when it comes to video editing software, it's really all about learning about what it can do and how you can manipulate its capabilities to serve your video in the best way possible. And again, it's not going to be easy the first time, but once you do learn it, it'll be like night and day. So we're gonna save this. What are your thoughts on Fluttershy? She's my least favorite. I love Fluttershy. After season 4, she greatly improved as a character, and I love Fluttershy's episodes now. She's a very like after season 4, she became a very, very consistent character, and I really appreciate the improvements that have been made to her as a character. So, with that said, I think it's time for a sneak preview, or rather an early screening, if you will, of this next roundup. So, let's go all the way back to the beginning. Save again, because you can never be too careful. And I am going to adjust the audio settings again so you guys can hear the audio. And enjoy.
Aw, now Hun Bun, how are you gonna do that without all the backstory, huh?
Oh no, Starlight's dad is a lore nerd. That's the worst kind. We're back with the season roundups, and today we're going to be covering the second half of season 8's first half. Wow, that sentence sounded a lot less stupid in my head. Episode 8. So, towards the end of the last roundup, I mentioned that this episode was a better version of Parental Guidance. But during my forced hiatus, I rewatched the episode to refresh my memory of what happened, and yeah, I was on some bullshit. In recent months, I've noticed a problem in my critique where if I see a concept done very terribly, then the next time it's done, my critical senses have been dulled a bit, and I'll accept anything that I perceive as marginally better. It happened with School Days, where I gave it a pass because it didn't end with a shitty redemption. With the Parent Map, I gave it a pass because Stellar Flare and Firelight weren't as boisterously obnoxious as Bow and Windy, and Stellar Flare was marginally more attractive than this busted Saved by the Bell reject. While they aren't as loud and in-your-face as the last pair of pony parents, they still aren't very good. And while the episode doesn't guilt-trip Starlight and Sunburst as aggressively and blatantly as Parental Guidance guilt-tripped Rainbow Dash, it still put the burden on the kids to be the ones to apologize. If there's anything I've learned from this episode, it wasn't the actual lesson, but rather that I can't let a shitty episode dull my critical senses into accepting mediocrity. Episode 9. Yeah, there's not much to say here. The episode is basically Fall Weather Friends. If you liked that episode, then you'll like this. If you didn't, you won't. If you're like me and was indifferent to it, then you're probably waiting for me to get to the next episode. So let's get to the next episode. Episode 10. Now this one left me feeling very conflicted. On one hand, it sends some very bad implications about the stability of Big Mac and Sugar Bell's relationship. If Big Mac was willing to believe that Sugar Bell was gonna break up with him so easily, then that says a lot about how much he trusts her and how secure he is in his own relationship. On the other hand, the episode was funny, especially with Spike and Discord on the sidelines, so you can see my dilemma here. I do care about the implications that an episode leaves, especially for its target audience, but I also care about humor and entertainment value, and unless I'm forgetting a previous episode, this is the first time where those two ideals have come into direct opposition for me. Even after having all this time to think about it, I still don't know how to feel about this one. What I can say is that if you're the type of viewer that cares more about implications, the episode definitely won't float your boat. If you don't care about them as much, then this may be your speed depending on your sense of humor. Episode 11. Considering that I've been consistently enjoying Spike episodes since season 6, I was kinda looking forward to Meltdown, and it didn't disappoint. The episode pretty much does everything all the other good Spike episodes have done, and because of that, there's not much I can say that's unique to this episode in particular. I mean, yeah, the kid got wings, but I'm sure you guys have seen enough people fangasming over that, and I try not to give you guys too much of what you've already seen. The long and short of it is that Spike's streak of good episodes continues. Man, I just did a video saying that I hate not being able to articulate myself, and then this shit happens. Just bring the next episode in. Episode 12. Real talk. Between this episode and Surf and/or Turf, I think the writers are starting to run dry on ideas for the CMC as a group. So far, the season has just used them as vectors to introduce other kid characters, and I have to ask why the writers insist on doing that when this season just introduced 6 new child characters that are begging for some use. Like I said when I covered Surf and/or Turf, why cram the CMC into a story and force a reason for them to interact with this new face, in this case Cozy Glow, when their role could have been better served by characters who already have a plausible reason to interact with her. This is why I, for the most part, prefer episodes that focus on the CMC as individuals, because lately, as a group, they're less than the sum of their parts. And don't get me started on that lesson. Once again, the show is trying to push the idea that having good intentions automatically makes up for the damage your actions cause. And once again, no. Ever since the season 7 finale, I've said time and time again that your intentions do not change the impact of your actions. It's the execution that matters, not your intentions. Actions have consequences, regardless of whether you meant well or not, and all the good intentions in the world will not change that. There's a reason why A's for effort don't show up on your report card. They're worthless. Episode 13. So remember what I said in the beginning about giving mediocre episodes a pass? When I realized that the parent map wasn't as much of an improvement as I thought it was, I went back to the Mean 6 to see if I overestimated that episode's quality as well. Chrysalis wasn't redeemed in the end, but does that make it a good episode? No. It's the rest of the episode that makes it good. It's so refreshing to see a villain episode take a purely comedic approach with its execution. The plan was doomed to fail from the beginning, and my enjoyment came from seeing it fall apart at the seams. Seeing Chrysalis deal with how unbearable her main 6 clones were and the dry humor that came out of it was a joy, and these are the types of villains that MLP needs more of. The great thing about a comedy of errors is watching everything come crashing down. Does this episode make Chrysalis seem less competent? Yeah, but frankly, I don't really care. I never liked Chrysalis because she was competent. I liked her because she was entertaining. And judging from the amount of Pinkie Pie fans there are, you clearly don't need to be competent to be entertaining. So that covers the roundup for May and June. With September having just started, that also means that the August roundup is soon to follow. So look out for that around the middle of the month. So what did you think of these episodes? Swarm that comment section below or bug me on social media. Until next time, keep it sketchy, folks.
And there we go. That is the May and June roundup. So I don't think I found any errors in the visuals. So I think that means this video is ready for rendering. So we're going to go to render as. Sometime today would be nice. All right. So this is going to be. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. No. So we're going to call this S8 for season 8. Roundup. Hold on. May and June. You should make Kevin like Pinky. Why would I intentionally make Kevin worse? That's disgusting. Okay, so Sketchy Season 8 Review Roundup May and June. And we're gonna render this bad boy, and let's see how long it takes. So we can actually see what it is rendering as it's rendering. Oh shit, hold on one second. Alright, there we go. Let's try it again. Huh, doing pretty good so far. God, on my old computer, this video would take forever to render. So yeah, I think the faster rendering times are a combination of the computer I'm working with and the fact that that Sony Vegas is just better. You've been rendering for 1 minute and almost 2 minutes, and it says here that it'll only take a minute and a half more to finish. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. So this video took, the 6-minute video took 3.5 minutes to edit. Not edit. Took about an hour to edit, hour 15 minutes, and 3.5 minutes to render. So this video is officially done. All right. So I want to sincerely thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for making this video editing process a lot easier and a lot more fun than it would have been had I not done this. I hope you guys are looking forward to this video coming out. After I get some lunch, I'm going to be uploading it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' comments. And until next time, keep it sketchy, folks. Peace.